Good morning, Mallards. It is Monday. I am at home. It's the first day of the rest of my life. It's 66 degrees and gorgeous outside, so I opened all the windows. And there are just some deer hanging out in the field like deer do. There was also one earlier, really close to the house. Just get a chance to see the wildlife. Being home is great. All right, so there we have a rabbit. Just making its way. It was just sitting and chilling right here before I scared it. And what do we have just beyond that rabbit? Oh yeah, every cat just hanging out on the bench. Not caring one little bit. Clearly we feed them too much. It is 7:30 in the evening, which apparently our neighbor's rooster is not aware of, considering how much talking he's doing. He thinks maybe it's 7:30 in the... I don't know what he thinks. Maybe the sun finally came out from behind the clouds and he was just very excited, which I can respect. You know, it's nice that the sun came out from behind the clouds. Anyway, I've been doing computer work all day and I got tired of it. So I decided to come outside. I'm going to work on my planner and sit in a chair out here and admire the rabbits that literally no one wants to hunt. And enjoy walking through the grass in my bare feet, which is a joy. Can you hear him? Do you hear that? Not the rabbit. I'd be impressed if you heard the rabbit. They're very quiet. No, I'm talking about that rooster. So I can still hear. Oh, a tiny rabbit. So there's the big rabbit running, but look. A tiny rabbit. A little baby rabbit. I'm still gonna scare it because that's the chair I plan to sit in here momentarily. So that rabbit's on its way out. But it is tiny and very cute. How tiny, how cute. You so tiny, you so cute. Goodbye, little rabbit. It was nice meeting your acquaintance for a brief moment. Do you hear this cat? He's really talking. I do not know what M wants. But something of vital importance. Should I follow? Should I come your way? Oh, you just like were crying wow. It's like you're related to Jenny. Crying because you needed to use the bathroom. Great. It's what my life has come to. Cats that cry when they need to use the bathroom. I got tired of listening to M complain, so I followed him. And then he led me to the door to the porch, which is where they wait to get fed. And then I was like, dude, I already did that. I fed you. But in all fairness, like M wasn't here when I did the feeding. And apparently is not in the habit of checking his food bowl first before he complains, which, like, fair. Like, I don't always check the fridge before I say, hey, is there anything to eat? So, like, I'm not judging for that. So I let him down to the cat house where now he's happily, quietly munching away at food. Why are all cats teenage boys? This is just a question for the universe. I sat out here and I worked on my planner and I made a schedule for my life. And I planned out all the things that I need to do this week and looked forward to the next few weeks. And I started messaging people because I'm going to try and fill up my weekends with fun stuff to do and see some friends and that sort of stuff, which is going to be really exciting. And just generally enjoying being outside in nice weather. At the farm with bare feet. I'm having a great time. I'm probably going to go in a little bit because I'm going to eat some dinner because I'm trying to be a person who eats more than one meal in a day. Trying. to be that person. I can't guarantee I will be that person, but I really am trying to be the person who eats more than one meal in a day. But I'm pretty sure I'll be back out here in a little while. Well, in an hour or two, when the sun goes down, because stars. And right now, the sky is spectacularly clear, so the stars are going to be great. Well, as promised, it's nighttime and I am back outside, and there's some light shining on me this way from the shed, because that light is still on, I think, because the cats are running around there. But most of the light, like all of the light coming this direction, you know, anything that you can see hitting my face right now, is from the moon. Because I'm in a place again where you can just see the moon. And so many stars. I don't know if you can really see the stars, but I certainly can, especially if I took a nighttime picture. But wow, they're just everywhere. So many stars. I love it. There's also an owl. I don't know if you can hear him. Did you hear him? And it's a little chilly for fireflies, but as the nights get warmer, I'm sure I'll see more of them. And a great first day of doing Phoenix Tears work. Did a lot of information on my course for nonprofits. Also reached out to a bunch of people to see if they'd be willing to share their bylaws and organizational structure for their own nonprofits, so that I have a template to work from and some people to reach out to for information and advice. And so far, so good. I'll be back at it tomorrow.